lot of it is just what's the purpose of the game? You know, what are your goals, and that kind of dictates what your recruitment's going to look like. If you're a heroic guild or a mid-level mythic guild, it's not going for cutting edge. You're going for let's hope we get cutting edge by the end of the tier. You can be a lot more focused on just taking people that make sense in the environment and that are going to be good friends with everyone. If you're trying to push a little bit harder, you do have to wiggle a little bit more on that. And like Jet said, people will adjust and adapt to however the guild personality is. That's just how people are. If you're exposed to the same people for 6 or 9 or 12 or more hours a week, you're going to start adjusting and knowing how to interact with them. And you'll know really early on if it's not a good fit too. So I know I've seen in my own personal experience a lot of guilds, especially cutting edge level guilds, even though the goal is let's kill the bosses as quickly as possible. If you have a bad seed come in, if you have someone that just doesn't mesh well with the guild early on, they get removed very quickly too. It doesn't matter how good of a player you are. You can't have one person because it only takes one bad person to take down a whole guild.
Yeah, and I guess that's kind of what I wanted to pick your guys' brains about. You know, there obviously are going to be some sort of red flags with players that you might pick up along the way, and sort of traits that you definitely don't want. You know, willingness to take feedback would be one that would be bad. You know, obviously tardiness, commitment, and a lot of those things I feel like are really important. What do you value more than in terms of players for or recruitments for your guild? Excuse me, I need more of my Red Bull, I guess. Would it be like sort of those traits? Like, let's say you have like 2 people. One is maybe less skilled but has a really really good like positive personality, and you think that like they'd mesh well socially very well. Or someone that is maybe more skilled, but you know, in terms of all that other stuff that we mentioned, not quite there. What do you think would be like your better option, your safer option?
Have you ever listened to Drama Time from Preach?
No.
You should.
I don't even.
It's fantastic comment.
I'm not even sure what that is.
Content. So okay. You know who Preach is, right? The streamer.
I do know who Preach is. Yeah.
So he has this thing he does every Friday called Drama Time, where people from the community submit stories to him, and he'll read them. And it's just these wild stories that have happened to various people within the game. You should watch it because it's just example after example after example of one bad seed taking down an entire guild.
Oh, so no.
Oh yeah, one person that's just toxic this way or rages or is working behind the scenes to try to make sure that they get themselves more of a position of power in the guild or something. It's wild stuff. It's really funny to listen to. But no matter how strong the guild is, unless you're at just an insanely high level, all it takes is one really bad person to set off, and all of a sudden you have people leaving because they don't want to be associated with them, or the environment of the guild changes because of how toxic one person is. So hands down, I'd take the friendlier person. You don't want a bunch of jerks in the guild. It really is.
Hey! Green blood! Cut. And so the day has finally come. My right...
A player like that come in the guild, and we are like, oh, this guy is Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
I don't think I've ever to what you said, Jet, any ego at any of the players in the guild. Everyone was super welcoming last year when I met all of the players in the guild for the last year. And yeah, I think that having that kind of social environment is you correct me if I'm wrong on this, but probably a good portion of why they're so successful.
Definitely, for sure.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming?
Let's go. I can't wait till. Wow's that?
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going.
So many seconds before we pull, so the cooldowns up, so I can use it again when it expires on the ad. And that level of coordination was just so interesting to me, and that's been my primary thing I do in game sense.
Yeah, I was laughing because you and I actually got into raiding like the same way. Pretty much
Really?
with yeah. So I started with Karazhan also. I started playing like right before TBC came out. And yeah, Kara was really cool. I didn't really start getting into like, serious raiding until Kata.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock?
Oh my God.
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Before that,
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
also actually 25-minute raiding I did.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father.
Addie, is that you?
I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
But yeah, did you guys start playing World of Warcraft and which expansion?
Yeah, we both started vanilla. Actually, like I said, it's the same thing, right? We both started like vanilla.
That's true.
Started raiding TBC.
I remember you did say that it was your first raid. That would make sense that it's the vanilla expansion that you started in.
I remember way back when Burning Crusade was about to come out. I was level 54, and I remember being in the Plaguelands, and there was this farm that I was doing these quests on, and I ran out of quests to do, and I got really upset because all I wanted to do was get 60 before the expansion dropped, and so I just stood there and killed as many of the undead bears and stuff that were as far as I could. I did that for like 2 weeks, and got 50 expansion.
Well, obviously you guys have a pretty extensive history of
I'm streaming, so
time.
people can see whatever you're doing right now.
We're probably always going to talk about
People can see it.
every host of
Okay, I'm back.
your
No, I'm not.
favorite raids in the WoW history.
I Okay, you do that after you call Moni. Daddy's gonna play Greedfall for till WoW's up. Then we're gonna spam and get ready.
You're gonna spam.
Okay, let's go. Meet Kurt in front of the palace.
Kurt? It's done.
Oh,
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us.
I don't know.
This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier,
Hey.
but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your
Can you
domain.
go flip the lights on, please?
I wouldn't say no
You
to a
flipped them
little
off. You shouldn't have done
Of
that.
course. Where is the supply?
in the lower boroughs, near the port.
You can turn it off
Right.
with my phone, okay?
We'll put it on our
You
list
don't
of
need to
visits.
flip them off.
It's a long one.
You gotta turn on Lumia. Gotta turn on our Lumias. Lumia's apparati. No.
At that point, it's like I don't want to count this anymore.
I've seen people get
run
up to
in
like
and do it.
900 for that one. Oof, not looking.
Oh my gosh. I have to reconnect all my Lumia stuff. That's great. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that place.
Good.
Good
I
one,
mean,
good raid.
it's a good answer. I feel
There
like a lot
we
of people give that answer
That
as their
works.
favorite past raid. What about you, Jet?
For me, it would have to be.
I am also watching We're Companions on Kurt.
I think those two raids had like fights that were made. That are also
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
That's blocked up. Greedfall!
And the progress on Black Hand was really interesting. You know, funny enough, people that were banned in
We are watching the Race World first in the background, by the way. If you're wondering what that sound is.
Your Excellency,
He says.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named
De
legate.
Sade.
Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we...
Also, I used to do like a few world record challenge mode attempts, not necessarily like consistent world. I think we have like a really good...
My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Like 4 of them I got it like the week before.
Then I'm doing my nonsense so I get the words.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure.
Where'd you put my phone?
A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our
It
cities,
is over there.
Al
Right
Saad,
here.
became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science
I know
and
you're sitting.
exploration. Each day,
So I
we
can hear
push
you
the limits
sitting
of
up.
our understanding further in each and every domain.
It's pretty cool.
No, but I know.
Until you have to like
I think one
really
is.
grind out the
No, it was me.
mech, and then it's not cool.
Give it to me.
And I think players really like
Why? It's my phone.
the
You're a stinker.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
you really could get
I'm
away
going to do something.
Gotta go
I'm going to
beat this guy up. Or get beat up by this guy. I don't know which one's gonna happen yet. We've been playing this game for all of 8 minutes. We don't text anybody.
Out of style. Does your... Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file
Do we trust
only
him?
costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again. Does it really heal everything, your potion? Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid. You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2. There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
Yeah. It's done.
No doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him?
being in the game. was
I'm gonna blow my nose. Let me mute
right
my mic real
now,
quick.
they went even further back and said, well, there's just no real upgrades for gear. Gear is gear, and we're going to significantly reduce how much you get in general, not just reduce how much of a random increase in level you can get. I think they might have gone a little too far. I think if we
Okay.
went more back to
Here we go.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. In your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
To my help, and death to the others!
Take everything. He's got new equipment.
So even if they only were to allow Master Loot for Mythic and Guild groups, I think that'd be more than fine. I think we'd all be pretty happy with that because it allows us to allocate this resource we get from Blizzard the way we want and what we consider the most efficient.
Woo! I'm gonna sneeze up Storm doing it fairly. Old rusted saber, huh? Huh? Old blood foil.
About like, hey, why did this go to this person? You know, and there has been cases where there's a little bit, but like in all the time I've been reading, more often than not, like especially when you start getting the mythic rating, where like
Okay.
like people don't care as much. So I feel like it's almost manufactured, and manufactured like. But then even then, if that's the case, then just make personal tradable completely. Like take all the points. That way you get the piece of loot and then you can make the decision if you can give it up or not. Mythic Raiders didn't care about what's on this. You know, from treasure.
You making silly faces. Silly girl, I love you. Come on.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that it's a risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that he found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
But, you know, there's always that one person in your conference that gets something every single time. Is that? Yeah. So we all know that person, right? That's not just me. That has the best RNG in the world. It is constantly getting upgrades. Meanwhile, you're still stuck with your like 158 chest that you got like a long time ago. Or whatever.
So look up Dosu's Hunter and look at his item level with this. Oh no.
What's his eye level?
It's like 208, 209. Break. He's got like he has a Denathrius weapon also. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah. This guy's like this guy. He's souped up. Yeah. Like
We boycott this guy.
Locked.
Well, looking back at past expansions, then which one do you think did the best in terms of just looting?
Yeah, that's a tough question. I'm thinking.
So I gotta go upstairs, apparently.
String of expansions kind of did the same. Like Kata, Moth, Grass, all of them did it in the same way. They had vendors with badge stuff for justice points, valor points, and then ML and the raids. Yeah, I mean, any of those expansions I think did it just fine. I didn't have any problems with
You
what
again?
was done.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your comments, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Players like deterministic results. I have a weapon.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds at the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly,
What are
we
you
will have to
watching?
confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be
Why
able
don't
to
you
help
plug
them
in this
hear
other
reason.
phone and use it?
It would be better
Why
if
didn't
I
you charge it
remained
last night?
waiting.
I like doing this. I like doing the popping.
It like feels
Oh.
good, right? Like you don't get your conduit to drop that you want. But
Because I like popping.
Okay.
yeah, but then when you look, you have to like look into it and realize it's
I
not
took
that
a
bad.
video
You
of
don't
you
get
and
the
I
random
colored
drop,
on it.
but it still feels bad. Like I think that's
I didn't
pretty
know.
bad design today. Not being able to see that drop is, you know, it's a pretty bad thing.
Oh, they have.
Something that drops you can buy for with other people. Like you guys remember in the artifact relics, how you shared that relic with like different classes, right?
Oh, so bad.
Yeah, it's
Dad, they have a Trump filter.
Ew.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me, it's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Do you like it? Wait, I'm not sure.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some
That
sort
is
of
pretty,
alchemist
yeah.
then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them.
Trust me, I swear that each and every one of
What?
you will receive one.
Our trust was
Please,
already
Mr. X.
given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Wait, they have a I would like another.
I would love to see your time played on some of these. In all the challenge modes, you have
This is just gonna say that I like.
Legion. You have invincible now. Like,
I like it.
it's just
Christmas
you want to go buy a lottery ticket.
I like I'm going back to that.
Coming from a guy that's like, don't, don't expect anything, and you won't be disappointed ever. But I think I could.
I'm not.
Oh no, I was just making fun of Josh.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I mean, where was I now? Oh yeah, I mean, it took a long time to like get those legendaries, and I like how
I look ridiculous.
where you get it.
Yeah, you do look ridiculous.
Imagine if I actually looked like that.
Grind however much honor you have to do for blood. Like,
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Not quite yet. Leave me just a little more time.
It's your last chance to prove that you're not just a fast talker, like the other fool. If not, we'll have no trouble finding enough rope to hang you too!
Oh, fuck you.
Do you have those potions?
Not quite.
He's taking us.
You've been playing. To my help! And death to the other! Beauties! Things are about to get dicey! I'll put you on the dance!
Things are about to get dicey. The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
So that way the performance impact is not that big. And
Yeah, you guys are being assholes. I'm gonna kill you. That's how it is, you know? Hey, don't be rude. Negotiate with the angry mobs, huh? Well, I did, and now look at it. Let's see this one's... Oh, much better. Hey, Addy, you gotta quit playing that stuff so loud. You can go in another room and watch it, though, if you want.
I'm going downstairs.
yeah, it was horrible. I mean, I just think if things are more deterministic, it makes it more players and developers. It just you have to create a more fun game that way.
Yeah, I wanna be able to tell what my best gear, my best items, my best build is, and then I wanna be able to work towards it.
Did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
You know,
I've gotten rid of the mob.
Bravo. You don't go about things in a roundabout manner.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind
Yes,
you
you
to
are.
never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
I don't like that. If I'm gonna be behind, I want it to be because I've been lazy or I haven't been in the game. I don't want it to be because of RNG.
Yeah, and so to go back to the conduit thing, you know, like once you get the base level, like getting higher ranks doesn't do anything. Though I know it's not the case for like the endurance and finesse conduits. Like getting higher ranks doesn't do anything. Like, what's
Your
the
Excellency,
point, right?
Lord
Why even
de
have a
Sade.
race? Why even like put players through this like
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Yeah, I don't even get the point of why they exist in that case.
Yeah, the difference.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the Bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels, I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him, on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Lord de Sade. Oh shoot, I almost got level 3 off that. Nice! Okay, how close are we? 2 hours. 2 hours. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. 2 hours. Or we can play our rope again. Okay. I really like the firearms. But traps. Okay, cool. Wait, how do I dodge? Ooh.
You know, you don't have to do that much. I can just get right into the game. There's like no barrier for entry. So like that's like the fair part.
Okay, so used to do that to burn the air. They thought the air was bad, so they would burn large effigies.
Good day, Excellency.
Good day, Excellency.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes.
Let's go ahead and look. Oh, I need an invite.
There were so many hoops to jump through to get your guy to be playable. You know, Azurite, essences, corruption, your neck level. It's like, dude, before like you're spending weeks doing stuff before you can even do the fun stuff, like the raiding, the dungeons, and the PvP.
Okay, so we're going to
And your cousin in the
hop
future.
right into.
I
think
only
Myth-
regret
I don't
that
know
your
what I'm
departure is so sudden.
Really?
Might hop into Mythic Plus content.
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your...
Very well.
Remote charger.
A small group
Heretics
of
is
dangerous
found.
heretics.
Refuge in Serene.
We know that
So that
your uncle tolerates the presence of all,
within the city.
but these particular non-believers
Let me
threaten.
try to remember
We
these.
would consider it a tremendous favor.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene, but I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments.
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with us.
I see.
Who knows where?
You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dock. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
They're a little bit harder than we've seen in past expansions. We're going to see Mythic drop pretty soon here. There's 10 bosses,
Okay, let's
once
go.
again. You guys talked about
Let's go!
if someone is just mentioning it, what are some highlights? What are some bosses?
What's up?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
But I'm hoping that it's gonna be, you know, a boss that comes down to like the last second type of kill.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them.
This guy right here, big guy,
Well, I should think not.
I think he'll be the first.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present my... Lord Desade, during our conversation, you explained to me that your master... That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in... You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate...
But I'm only obeying...
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be...
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo. The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Where do I have to go for that quest? They're dead.
The fights are super creative. The lore behind it is cool. I think it's an insanely beautiful raid as well. Like I think we were saying
I'm gonna go there, turn that in. Wait, is this main quest or side quest? Side quest. Cool. We're gonna Mythic Raid? I can't wait. I'm so ready to raid Mythic Raid. I don't want to be a heroic progression guild. Fuck that shit.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make you captain. You said?
Yes.
Excellent news.
Blast me,
The commander was...
very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3 as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to win. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest...
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and...
I would never ask you to do such a thing.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method. But this cargo must reach...
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your...
Awesome. Let me run into the wall here for a minute. Let's go. Okay. Oh hey, look, here's where we kill all those bitches. What's he? Okay. Not even gonna ask. Just okay.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the
Almost
merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
Oh my gosh,
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Go back to him.
I can't. I don't know how.
Just go back.
No, I checked already. I already did that.
Looky there. I'm putting that on my story.
Tried, bro. It's not in there. Check.
It might be all gone. It may have changed. I don't know, Eddie. Just go brush teeth. Okay, bearded Addie. Look, it's Addie with the I'm sending that to your mom.
I'm killing you.
Go brush your teeth. Your breath stinks.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise.
Impossible. All merchandise must be registered. Unless you're asking me to turn smuggler.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my...
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these...
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed... He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 3. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest. Sorry, but you're
Sorry, Kurt.
The commander is going to have my head. I'm sure...
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the heart. You haven't heard any to be honest.
Did you... My men's...
That's it.
Let's go and find
Happy to be of some help.
Have you seen it?
Take a look.
Oh, heretics.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're done. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so. But it's...
This Jonas.
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But...
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need
He
to have
gave
a word
me
with
lots
the
of
people
information
so
about lots of things.
He's a
To talk-
captain, Kurt.
People to
like
talk
yourself.
to.
And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Hello and welcome to Complexity Limits Guide to the Pro Shrinking Encounter. We're introduced by Crazy Puck in coordination with Complexity Limit. Presented by Herman Mill. Shrinking is a two-phase encounter against an oversized, very angry bat. You'll want to start the encounter in front of the room near the stairs.
To hell! And death to the other!
Shrieking will periodically target a couple random players with echolocation and then cast Descent at them.
Okay.
Descent causes her to jump on top of you, dealing damage, leaving a sanguine ichor puddle where she lands. Targeted players should go toward the edges of the room, whichever edge is closest to you. Do not drop this on
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Shriek, a massive great wide AoE ability. Anybody hit by this will take a large amount of damage and have a sanguine ichor pool spawn on them. Unfortunately, this ability can be line of sighted. Remember that marker was
Okay, here we go. Hey, wait, go, governor. Oh, hey, look, free stuff. Let's see what we got here.
By the ability, nobody takes damage, and you don't get any extra ichor pools. You should probably do that. The next mechanic to know about is called Echoing Shriek, where Shrieking will turn towards a random player and start spitting out little silver sonic orbs. If one hits you, you'll take damage, be horrified for 3 seconds, and then the boss casts Descent at you. This is the kind of thing that's just really bad, so don't get hit by those. You can actually bait them a bit by having melee fans on the side of the boss. If you target one of those melee players, then the orbs will end up going down the side of the room, away from most of the screen. And I know what you're gonna say. Yes, the orbs are really cool. And yes, I know you want to run into them. Just don't. Resist the urge. You need to kill the fight, not run into the orbs. Lastly, there's 2 minor mechanics you'll deal with in phase 1. Wave of Blood is a pretty boring, just group-wide AoE that
Coins and ammo. I love me some coins and ammo. I'm really liking the trap build too.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Dad, this one is my favorite. You gonna add it on your story? See? Are you gonna add this one on your story?
Sure, do it. Hit send, hit the yellow send, and then hit my story. Can you read my story?
I get the yellow.
My story.
You think you're cute?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
Hello, I do graphic designs.
How about your freedom in exchange
like
for your
loot banner.
loyalty? Tell me where I can find
Alright,
the
hey,
knowledge
thanks,
in this
Jordan.
cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna... Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Okay, we got through that. No problem. Oh. Hey, they're not bitches. Okay, I gotta find this warehouse. Jump into this. It'll be right there. That warehouse. Look like a knot? Do I have not? Lockpicking. I'm so happy I picked lockpicking first. I thought they were hiding in here somewhere. Dragon blood resin. Where? So. Oh, I need to potion up. Oh, low health. Okay, what do I have nearby? I was close.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Would you take all this stuff out of here first? Take it all! Take it all!
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
The traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Well, I wanted to have cinnamon rolls.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias.
That won't make
The one who returned to
We don't
Teleme
have
after
any.
traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously
Well, we don't.
studied.
All of our pans
With the
are still
discovery
dirty.
of
They're in the
Teofredi,
dishwasher.
we thought
All
it
of our
crucial
pans
to
are
take a
still
look at the
dirty.
original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have
Mom
been the
took it.
faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias
Woo.
and his disciples went
She
to.
said
But
she can bring you
the text that we
She's gonna
discovered
help me.
was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black
I'll
and
just find a
white,
filter to do with you.
and there is
What?
no doubt about it.
Oh,
The
okay.
original was written in Lucius's own
We can
hand.
do this with me.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Is Daddy looking like a creep?
I'll find another stuff we can do.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
I'll send it to your store.
Do we believe them?
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Look at this filter.
I could have a word with the good
You
Dr.
have to wear like
Sahid, the
sunglasses
ambassador
and
of the
there's
Bridge
money
Alliance.
all over.
If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness
I did
honors
that
you.
filter. Do you wanna
May
do
the
it?
Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
If you want. I'll do your filter. Do you want? I can't get on. I don't know how to get it. I'll just find that filter again. Oh.
I can't slide down them, huh?
Okay. You ready?
Here, turn it like this. Why is it not recognizing my face?
I don't know.
There you go, honey.
I'm posting it on your story.
That's fine.
What? That bunny one's my one.
Let me see what else I have close by.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Boom, done. We haven't even left the starting area yet.
I want to do this filter with me.
No, I don't want to do any filters with you.
What?
Oh man, you're terrifying. Look evil, make an evil face.
It's really like written.
Oh, looky here.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is
There was indeed a party here last.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. There, he's the man that started the fight. I hope you...
Oh, this one says
What are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendship. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of.
What kind of business do they?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear...
Wait, I'm gonna do...
Ooh. Just offline now. They're just offline.
In the salts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay. Crab, they get as fuck. Okay. Are you just yelling Yahtzee? Serene. Serenade.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Why not?
Because it's in the back.
I'm telling you, dude, how you know the whole raid's gonna be insane.
I need to be going. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We owe you our lives. We are...
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much...
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this.
Farewell.
You have a
84
kind
points.
heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't
That
bother me.
that filter was gone. I couldn't even take a picture.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
The middle page. This gun is rude.
So, the different outfits you have are going to be key to getting what you want. Oh, it's interesting.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Seriously.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics use...
Curse
This thing is annoying.
How could that
They can't even take a picture of me.
Alas,
Just take the
these
picture of
renegades
that.
have found protection with the ambassador of the bridge. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellent.
May the light...
Move that back over to me. It still does the background. See?
That's because you... Addy.
Dude.
No,
I
you
can feel it in my bones,
boom.
dude. The realms are coming up in 20 minutes. I'm feeling it. I'm sure of it. I don't know. It's like, do you know how Jedi's like feel the
cheap.
Force
Like,
and shit?
no, more.
It's like that.
You play
And
Cruiser
I know I'm not a Jedi. I'm
Yeah,
saying like
cheap.
in a
Like it's
different
no
way, I feel
more.
the realms coming.
I think I like this
Would you guys, if you guys were in the Star Wars universe, would you want to be a Jedi?
This is not her story.
I feel like they're obviously the protagonists and stuff, but like don't Jedi,
cheats, like,
yeah,
no
I feel like
more.
Jedi are psychos kinda, and also they go through like crazy training. Like, you get to train for like your whole life.
He has points. Jedi are crazy.
No, you're... I hate this.
I feel like the Star Wars movies don't act like
This is like a Japanese. You have like tattoos all over your face. And on this random cheap one, you have like tattoos on
Negotiate with the angry crowd. I'm pretty sure they're already dead, so...
Oh, here it comes. I didn't even get to look at the Trump.
We gotta get crafting. Definitely have to get crafting. Jingle bells, Addie smells.
Good day.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
What do you think about Captain Vast?
He's a damn good navigator. He knows his craft well.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up.
When did you last?
2 days ago, in the evening.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
Maybe a tad troubled.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half, and when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine.
Does he know anyone?
No one. For
Do you think he could have...
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart.
I don't know where to start with this.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by...
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, the itch for a drink gets us here. Yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's... I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing.
I need to be going.
Near the canals, you say? Lauro! Lauro! How you doing, mate?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Oh.
Were you aware?
Yes, I was. Even though the other day, in the tavern, I saw him talk. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you want. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him.
Oh, Addie, that reeks!
Grabbed his arms and...
Oh.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like the captain. No, not telling him that.
Did Jonas seem troubled?
Maybe.
Are you playing
For
Pokemon
sure he
Go?
wasn't his
You are.
usual self.
Do you know what was on his...
No.
Why would...
How would I know?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get around. Did anyone else see the...
There was still a small crowd, and I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards, kind of fellow who plays from morning to now and again. He comes out when nature calls, you know.
Okay, we gotta
Thank
find
you,
a witness now.
I need to be going.
Let's find a
Strange
witness.
story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Let's go. This is all new, but I like doing all the side quests. They're all fun so far. They all have like a story. It's not just, oh, random side quest.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for
a note, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. I would have noticed. That doesn't...
Someone told me about one...
I see. An able-bodied man passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors' coats.
Where might I find him at this?
Here. He would never give away his Anything else?
What, eh?
I want to catch a Pokeball.
You catch Pokemon, you mean? Oh yeah, please, touch one. And then take the ball and throw it. There you go, that's it.
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Who are you?
Oh man, what's wrong with his face?
You. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason. I'm looking for a naught that disappeared. A young cabin boy.
Yes, that does ring a bell.
Tell me what happened.
A rich merchant came in. The kind of man you can round up for a few coins. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breeze. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't.
Tell me what happened. And after that?
It just so I
when
think
you
I
actually
wouldn't
the
have.
same thing.
What can you...
He seemed rather nervous, and he must have been right to be nervous.
Who was the...
No, sir. You were in luck. It was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from...
Thank you. You've been...
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Just off the canals, you say. Penniless child, you say. Well, I'll show you, penniless child.
Might I help you, sir?
Beat that ass.
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
Sir Fontaine.
The lady of the house could set.
I mean, we got progressively better through the whole expansion. We got closer to
Where's the lady of the... What did I do?
Like, we literally had a very linear progression path after starting, like, the first. The biggest thing that changed in between...
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. And to what do I owe the honor?
I would like to have a word with
He is not here.
It concerns a delicate matter. According to witnesses, he had an argument...
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin he has simply returned home. Don't you see, Your Excellency?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you...
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to...
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry a gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal...
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things.
What are we learning?
But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand, until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from...
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Now, I do remember that old boy said he heard him near the canal. So, maybe there's somewhere they're hiding him around here. Oh, loot. Loot, 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 loot. I love loot. Get out of my way, Kurt. But I need to upgrade craftsmanship. Probably science. Science. But I gotta get level 4 and then 5. It's gonna be a hot minute. Maybe not a hot minute, but it'll be a minute.
I don't want to play this game. This thing keeps coming out.
Well, honey, you caught it.
Yeah, but it came out again.
Yeah, it didn't come out that time. You got all mad when you were catching
You still
it.
haven't found your cousin.
You're silly. I love you,
As
though.
you well know, we cannot leave
Stink.
without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cat.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother...
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his...
Be back soon.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nord?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he has...
Don't worry. We'll find him.
I certainly hope so. Would you...
What will be your...
But I am there, but also obtain... Your help will be extremely valuable.
It's always a privilege. I've had a word... She told me a strange story about her son who was a captain. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was
They
a
take
cabin boy?
children.
Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little. What counts most is that you bring the boy. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Yeah, cool. Run right up here. Run this way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, oh. Quit running. Oh, pass, pass. Gotta dip, dive, duck, dodge, and dodge. Boom. Let me open that door. Oh, hey, what's that? Something I can
This
take?
document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Oh, I don't even have to talk to her. Oh, and it's over by the next quest. That's how we do it. Good thing. I should probably go talk to her. Nothing like setting marital discourse. That lady looks scary in that portrait. We'll go back and look at her.
Excuse me.
If you would be so...
Fine.
With respect.
You know what? Never mind. You lost it. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Anger. They just let me stare. Like, if you're gonna take the time to get your face painted, why would you just look angry in it the whole time? You're just like, I want people to forever remember how angry I am. I hate my life. I hate my food. The plague. Like, what the fuck? Just whatever, I guess. Boom.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Just try and stab some motherfuckers in the back, is what he's saying. Let's try and be discreet. In other words, let's sneak around and shiv some
Sir de
people.
Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about him.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nauts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nauts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story.
You wouldn't dare.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir.
At least I didn't have to fight them. Even though I really wanted to fight them. Is there anything I can steal for your warehouse, people? Real quick? Just real quick. You guys have nothing of value in your warehouse? The fuck? Let me go back downstairs, I guess. Man, if I wanted to go to the right place right off the bat, I could have killed some people. Man.
I need you some ice cream.
Is it chocolate? I don't want ice cream. It's like not even noon, Annie.
Can I put it in the freezer for you?
Yeah, you can put it in the freezer. Yeah.
Who are you?
My name is Decide. Your captain is.
And were you able to convince my father?
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me. I feel more sorry for my mother.
She don't seem to be all that close to you.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old.
He sounds like Samwise.
I remember them.
Samwise Gamgee!
My family is the...
Yes.
So many voice actors. I wonder how many people just use the same voice. Wait. Did I ignore money on the floor? Or is that a candle? What are these candles? Candles. What about over here? Finally! Gosh. Didn't have anything for me to steal until I get all the way to the bottom. What kind of warehouse do you run here? It's the same thing. No. It's not really a boost, is it? Okay, Shriek Wing. How do I get out of here? Not this way. Oh, I'd probably go up the stairs, like, good lad. Where are the stairs at? Why is this so hard for me? Ah, yes, here we are. This is gonna be the roof. Can I go that way? Nope. How did I get down here? Where can I go? Satan, help me. Oh, I can go around. Why?
Because I want to have a snack.
You want? Well, it is about lunchtime. You should have these. Tear here. I can't tear them.
You say chocolate on my face? Is that because I had to eat a little ice cream off of it?
Oh, you had to eat a little ice cream, huh?
Yeah, off the spoon. But I couldn't get out.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those are your favorite, aren't they? Those gluten-free ones.
Yeah, the Paw Patrols were good. The dinosaurs are good too, but I like all of them. My favorite.
Those gluten-free ones smell the best, that's for sure.
Yeah, these don't smell the best. I like the smell of any idea? I like the smell of the other one.
That vulture of a tavern master?
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Awesome, cool. Let's do it then. Let's do it. We're gonna sneak in like soldiers behind enemy lines. We're gonna slit their throats. Ooh. Ooh.
It's not possible just now.
Level 5?
It's blocked. It's blocked.
I need explosives of some kind, but I don't have any. I have to find another way to get in. Around this way.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have got rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in...
I'm looking for my cousin.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen. I order you to free...
I order. If you think all...
Looks like we'll need...
I'm afraid so.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Dead. Wrecked. I don't even care. Don't even care. Yeah. You should have thought about it. You should have thought about it before you opened up on a real G. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but it's fun, so whatever. Old leather cape. Ooh, can we hide now? Is there more people to call?
These were all last night. We knew about all these last night. Right?
To call?
Yep.
The villains
They
do.
increased the shield amount by Cloak of Flame a shit ton. This is the one you have to break while doing damage for the shade, and this is the one you have to heal when you're doing the heal. This was all last night. They nerfed the tank ad thing. They buffed consume, which is fine.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Chain bleed. Yeah. All this stuff is
They're probably down. Oh no, they're upstairs.
Is there anything new?
Well, let's check and see what's downstairs.
Buff the raid damage a little bit.
Oh, loot. Knew there'd be loot down here. Maybe I don't need to sneak around. It doesn't seem like anybody's here.
Yeah, these were all. This was all.
Doesn't seem like everybody's heard. Nobody's heard. I'm hoping it is up like an hour early. Would be great. Although I am having fun with this game. Tweet, tweet, motherfucker, tweet, tweet. There's another. Who is that guy? Why are there so many pictures of him? He's just walking around. He doesn't even care. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah, do you guys think we're ready for Christmas? Most raids will be done before Christmas, possibly It's hard to tell. It is really hard to tell. I think there's a good chance that Mythic is like very difficult. But also to keep in mind that heroic difficulty is literally...
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Set sail for adventure.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship.
Wait, how do I should have read that. It told me how to... Oh, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get those up off you. Oh no, don't have endurance one. I might never get endurance one, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch those around. Why do I keep doing that? I'm gonna give you the whole thing.
What aisle do you guys have? I don't know.
Back. Next. Give you this, because I feel like you're gonna be around longer with me. The governor over there is not gonna be here very long. We about to leave this bitch.
Very few people have done much
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever...
I always...
These are the eye levels right now, but, I mean, so our eye level...
And what if I said yes?
Well, I'd be grateful, I suppose. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Wait, what was... I don't even know what I just said yes to. They're in this room somewhere. Seriously? I have to find his clothes in this room. Ah. Why did you lose your clothes, dude? How did you lose your clothes? Like the Jedi feels the
Greenblood, do you need some?
I must leave you.
Oh. Oh my, Sally, where the heck? I gotta find it. Maybe they're down below somewhere. I didn't find them. Old embroidered doublet. Maybe I already found them somewhere.
Wait, sorry guys. I've been told I have another video. We have more dog.
There we go. This way out of here. Right here. I don't think there's anything left for me to do. No other side quests. Yeah, he's going dip now. Oh. Serena. Turn the quest in, hopefully hit level 4.
Sir? Constantine Dorset.
Enchanted as well.
Are you ready?
We should be able to say. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do.
No one tells the wind what to do.
I didn't think you'd go to your actions bring you on.
Permission to board the ship. We are
certainly, but keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several. Do you have any farewells to make or any fun?
You're quite right. I do have a.
Then be quick with it.
Be back soon, Captain.
Attribute point. So every 5 levels, I'm going to get an attribute point.
Guys, do you feel fulfilled that there's almost 50,000 of you that have been watching us serverless for the past 4 hours? Do you guys feel like you spent your time well?
I'm going to get endurance so I can wear heavier armor, I think. And then... firearms. I think I'm gonna just hard max firearms. Just hard max it. There's nothing else I can do right this time.
Sir, we should be able to send.
Permission to board the ship.
Certainly. Do you have any farewell?
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tearfredy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
Beautiful ship.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stealing, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Dang.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh! How do I... Okay, so I need to learn to dodge.
We had tangerine with the orange one, or nectarine. Sorry. Let's
Holy
do that.
crap.
Let's do a.
So eager.
That's gonna be a
Discover
good fight.
Tearfredy. My isle.
Okay, the light.
My new city.
You'll need to arm your...
Left shift is dodge. Okay.
Yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Skip the cutscene, skip the cutscene. Whip that ass! Woo! We're so close. Come on, servers. Ugh. Wasn't even close, baby.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Was it? Because felt very not epic. How do I board the boat? It says board the boat. Yeah. Nope.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Okay. So we were coming down here. Wait, can I get loot from him? Did he have anything to loot? He had to have had something. No, he's a big fat fatty. Big fat fatty. Okay. How do I get on there then? Where?
Gentlemen!
Ah, cool. Woo!
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance.
Okay, we're gonna open up WoW in the background and just wait for the servers to come online. Just hop right the fuck in.
Then they can trade it. That's why people.
Lively!
Yeah, you had to ask yourself. That's why a few people crowd.
What are you gonna wear, Wadman? Switch this to performance mode, and we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna get stuff out of my boxes. That's the situation. So I'm gonna pretty much want a tank and mage. Oh, tank, mage, tank. Ooh, beautiful shields, yeah. Cutscenes.
Charming welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Huh. Kurt and Vasco. Alright, Vasco, let's go. What you got? Inventory, pretty much me. Cool. But better. Cool. Add to the team. Let's go. Ooh, I'm almost 5. That should give me something. Let's go. So I'm gonna do this probably till 3. So we got another 3 hours on stream, and then we will take a break. And yeah.
Turn on something else downstairs.
I didn't touch anything.
You got your phone.
Yeah, I've got my phone. It says sister, sister.
No, I didn't want to watch that.
What do you want to watch? Pokemon?
No, I want to watch Ashley Garcia.
I hit play on Ashley Garcia. Now you just played the investigators. Here, take my phone back. I don't want it. I need to look at the map, apparently. Okay, go this way. Go back the way I came. And go straight. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I don't have to jump. It just takes it. You're gonna stop me.
Atoy. Sien sradi dao quint. Dadagudach me in.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Yeah, I don't need two of me. Sorry. Although I will take your gear if I can. Nope. Nope, can't. Dang, a weapon looks nice! 208. I mean, it's made of stone, but it still looks nice! Wait, why did I come here? Oh yeah, dude.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen.
Okay, what do I have? What quests I got here? Any side quests?
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to that guy. How do I? Yeah, it was this way. I was right.
Desade, do you have a... Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy. But
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the... So I'd appreciate...
Very well.
Excellent. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic bring? But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island. And your uncle wishes to know. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire... But if you can find any trace of him, his studies on...
Very well.
The road to knowledge...
is the price of wisdom.
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant...
A legate? Is that...
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relations...
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade, but there are these bod irony who do not want me to set up shop.
These what?
Every time I come, they take my items without get... Please. I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. Maybe...
The best forge in... Greetings. If you're looking for... And if you have a special... Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
I gotta get another level up to get 1 agility. Lots of side quests now.
Oh, it's a great... The best forge! Oh, it's a great... Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make
So
it
I have
for you.
upgrades actually.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see. Want armor that fits... Oh, it's a great... The best fortunes here for a day. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Let's go. Where are we going to those? Question. All right.
Well, I'll be damned. It's Captain Kurt.
Manfred!
Always, as you can see.
We've come to find you.
And so he's got you working on this?
Is everything in order?
Alas, our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those docks. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get...
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates.
Why is that? They're already marked with an...
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decide.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
How are we to know which warehouse will find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
Merchandise crates. This one's closer. Let's see if we can find a way through this way.
I need a bit of practice.
That's it, Mike. Hmm. 30 minutes, baby. We got 30 minutes. I can basically walk wherever the heck I want. Oh, I get, well, at least here. Obtain a pack. Definitely not in there. This room, maybe? Holy crap.
Minister.
How, may I...
What exactly is your role?
I am tasked with it, and I make sure that all business contracts... I am responsible. It is an exciting job. Would you like anything else?
I would like to talk to you about... Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as...
And you want me to provide... I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may... You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the... We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for the... In short, these things...
I'm certain that my... And he will
Perhaps, Your Excellency, but our governor wouldn't be pleased if I did...
Minister, allow me to
Alas, your insistence will... I heard your request, and it will be processed. It is only a mat. Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Good.
This pencil pusher is as rigid as a halberd. Do you know how to make him change his mind?
Sir de Corsilion knows all the subtleties of courtiers. He'll know how to convince him.
75%, and I hit the 1 out of 4 where I fail. What are the odds?
Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my...
I found no trace.
That's most regrettable. Can your old...
Don't worry.
Glad to hear it. Can your old...
I would like to enlist...
Did our...
He refused. The poor man has already had his wares confiscated, despite the fact that if he were given permission to set up shop in our city, it would certainly improve relations with our neighbors.
I'm not surprised. This man really loves to lose himself in writing up pointless... Let me write you a recommendation, then. He'll see my seal, and I'm certain that he'll...
Thank you for your help, sir.
Don't mention it. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Sylvion. That's helpful. You wrote us a letter. I hate politics. Oh, here's the letter. Yeah. I just did this last time too, I'm an idiot. Let's act like I didn't do that, okay? Let's act like I didn't walk into the same door that I already fucked up walking into once.
Minister.
How, may...
I would like to have an...
As I
Sir de Corsilion...
A letter of... I see. But I hope all merchants will not make use of the same. Here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax.
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to...
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
We gotta get them. We gotta get the relations going good, you know? Get the relations. All of them.
You came back.
What is it? I was just bringing...
The Bud Irony came back, and he came to bring us animal pelts. But the warriors came back. They took... Oh, I don't know what they will do with him.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant. They wanted to confiscate his car. He was thrown. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your property. Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner.
You're a bit late. He was sent
in the arena. So this man was judged. Who pronounced this?
Whoa there. Do you really think that we would organize a He attacked some guards. He's lucky he won't gun. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since a
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to... And now he has to fight for his...
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here, and then they took him away.
What did you do with the goods?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom. Anything else?
I must leave you.
I heard you say stepdad. Your stepdad is not a witch doctor.
How am I gonna know where the fucking stairs are? Get down to the basement.
Yeah, what was the extent of that?
This doesn't make sense, maybe.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular Sorry, but
In that case, allow me to...
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer.
Good day, and welcome.
It is.
Excellent. The crowd. So, are you ready to rise to the... Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the base.
I wish to fight alongside...
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will... Are you sure that this prisoner is...
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing...
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So...
Justice cannot wait. I'm...
Excellent.
Ah! Those guys hurt! It hurts, and I'm out of... Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn. Real quick, how to do this shit.
Good day.
It is.
Excellent. So, unless...
I wish...
Really?
This man...
I have to...
Just...
Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Ugh.
It's Casey's birthday. Happy birthday, Casey.
Being an idiot. Come on. You got this.
Good day, and welcome.
It is.
Excellent.
I wish to...
Really?
This...
How so?
Justice cannot...
Boom.
What a show! You've won the affections of the crowd, and when the crowd...
I owe you my life, on Manawi. By what name should I address...
My name is Desade. Follow me. Let's...
Ready to excite the crowd?
Could you explain...
So, you know, each spot. Once a challenge...
I need to get going.
Huh.
Current maintenance extended to 1 p.m. No!
Ah, Manawi.
Ugh.
I'm glad to see you again.